The United States has a long tradition of offering refuge to those fleeing oppression and war. Working with the International Rescue Committee, Soft Landing, a local organization in Missoula, is said to have resettled over 500 refugees since 2017 and is currently working with over 300 living in Montana. The organization's food program is being used to economically empower close to 25 refugee chefs in Missoula, according to the Outreach and Communications Manager of Soft Landing, Carly Graff. Costs of the meals range between $13 to a little over $20, and that chefs will usually make around $700 to $800 after their work in the kitchen.
United We Eat, which is sort of the program that you're looking at right now, was started in 2019, and it was sort of born of the idea that we know that food is a way to create cultural connection, and we know that food is hugely important to people from all over the world, and so we wanted to figure out a way to empower people with those culinary and food traditions, and then also expose people in Missoula to different cultures, different traditions, different ways of life, and different people. This is a church. They let us use it for free, which is really nice. And once a week, we, from that kitchen, cook like 125 to 150 meals.
The refugees are mostly from the Middle East and Africa. The kitchen assistant, Roseanne Shabib from Damascus, Syria, expresses her view on acceptance in America, whilst Paul Mwinga from DR Congo, who is now the delegate for Montana State Refugee Congress, comments on the integration of his family of 5, including 3 children, all girls.
We are lucky to be in Missoula. Everyone happy for us, I think, and I'm very happy in the USA because I'm with my family and the country it's very helpful. I don't feel I'm different. I cover my hair, but all the people here they just ask me you are so beautiful. Where we could buy the scarf you would and this stuff, and I feel really asked for.
For my kids, that was easy for them than for us as parents. Mm. With the assistance of soft learning, with being from school, they are with soft learning, from soft learning they are home, and the integration for them, because the most barrier is the language barrier, but they was very easy to learn English, and until now they are, when I have to give, for example, a speech or a presentation, I just call them and I present that to them. They try to start to correct me, then to help me to understand that.
The Global Trends report in June this year by the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR, reveals a shocking 110 million people displaced worldwide between 2022 and before the report was released in June 2023. Soft Landing was established with the aim of creating a better future for people forced to flee their homes because of conflict. The Missoula City Council is now also trying to be visible in the welfare of refugees.
One area where we are particularly interested in providing support is in providing opportunities for employment for our refugee population at the city. One of the challenges that many refugees arrive in Missoula and are highly skilled. Perhaps they were a doctor or a lawyer or a professional. Oftentimes struggle to find employment in their area of work when they're in Missoula. So it's something that we've been trying to create employment pipelines where we can help connect refugees to city employment.
It is worth noting that 2022 saw the fastest displacement crisis and one of the largest since the Second World War. But making the world a better place for everyone is the vision of keeping Soft Landing alive, something the executive director of the local organization alluded to.
Being able to look at my own kids and tell them that we're going to leave the world better than we found it, and have that be a value that my family lives by. We had a couple walk in today, and the husband just succeeded in his driver's license, and the wife is taking her test next week. We've had 12 folks become citizens. Again, that was a choice that they made, that they didn't have to, but it's it's a good celebration we can have. When the kids are in this building is a light.
Even though the Trump administration drastically reduced refugee arrivals in the U.S., yet President Biden saved the appalling situation, and by the end of 2023, the U.S. has a target to accept 125,000 refugees. Salifu Chernakamara, AYV News, Missoula, Montana.